All right. Nothing.
We're not on.
Can you hear me through the...
Nope.
I don't think it's working. Testing, testing. I can't hear anything. Oh, you can't? Okay.
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear both of you very well.
Okay.
All right, well, anybody watching may be getting some of our technical difficulty exercise here.
So you can hear me.
Yeah. What can... Hello, everyone tuning in on YouTube to watch Reading High School hockey versus Melrose High School. Welcome to Burbank Arena here for the first game of the season.
Hey, Kevin, welcome back for another season of Rockets hockey.
Looking forward to it. Crowd looks great. The student section is packed like they always are. Very good supporters of the program. And looking forward to tonight. Like we always say at the beginning of the season, the first game, every team has a story to build, right? Every team's different year after year. Reading is dealing with a few kids that have left the program and have looked at other avenues to continue their hockey career. So you got to adapt. And good luck to those kids that are pursuing those dreams. And it opens up a spot for another player on Reading, which is a positive thing. So let's see what the story entails today, and then how them build on it.
Yeah, I know that all the returning players, I'm sure they've been looking forward to this since the season ended last year. A little too early than they would have liked, but we get a lot of new kids on the team as well. They want to establish themselves and come out and show the coach they're ready and earn their playing time and get off to a good start. So it looks like the season's going to start with a couple of games against the smaller Middlesex Freedom division with Melrose and Stoneham before they get into games against the Liberty teams that they play twice a year. So this is the one and only time they'll see Melrose this year. And I know they're going to want to obviously do the same that Reading's trying to do, right? Establish a good start to the season, especially against a strong program like Reading. So I expect to see a lot of action up and down the ice all night.
Yeah, it seems like yesterday we were here watching that unfortunate ending of the Reading season last year. Just a funny bounce. The kid from Barnstable made a tremendous play, and now Blinkham and I were back for a new season. So we appreciate everybody welcoming us back, and we look forward to doing the home game. So hopefully everyone enjoys it. Before we start really getting into the game, I just want to, pass on our prayers to those folks that were affected with the Brown University shooting. Terrible story down in Providence, Rhode Island this afternoon with a mass shooting, and it's a tough time of year for everyone, and those people that are affected by it. All I ask is say a prayer for them and wish them peace.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kev. We we started out a little rough here. We had some technical difficulties, and I know that Bruce Federici and a bunch of other folks have been trying to get this thing up and running. So hopefully the broadcast is coming in clear to those out there. We apologize for a little bit of a rough start as we have a little trouble hearing, but we'll do our best, and as always, have a little fun with it as well. And yes, I second that, Kevin. It's always tough to hear news stories like that anytime, any place. So. Focusing on some hockey will be good tonight. And
yeah, absolutely. And it is such an enjoyable place to come see a game. The Burbank, they do a great job with this facility. It's a real big program that we have, and the youth program, and everybody coming through. So it's really nice to see. And yeah, you're right. Take your mind off of other things for a little bit, and let's wait for the national anthem.
As always, the national anthem to start the game. All right, the crowd's ready, that's for sure. Good turnout, whiteout going on in the Rockets' home crowd. Rockets in the home whites, Melrose in red. We'll do our best with some of the Melrose numbers, but we didn't have a lot of time to study this ahead of time. So
yeah,
we'll do our best. And even with the Rockets, some of these kids have changed numbers, I think, from last year. And obviously new kids, new lines. So we'll do our best. Looks like they're going to be starting with Jack Melly's line. Melly number 9, Jack Sullivan 29, Cam Gretorix 26. Federici, number 3 on D, along with Justin Ferraro, and JT Coyne gets to start in net tonight. We're underway here. Nate Federici dumps it in. Deflection, trying to get the puck out. Kept in, now it's out. Federici with a little flip pass through center ice. Rockets try to chip it in. Didn't work, but now they do get it deep. Up the boards, it is going to get out and all the way down, no icing. So Federici will have a man on him here. Back to his partner. Some D-to-D action now. Nate protects the puck against the boards and creates some space for himself. Cross-ice pass.
Really nice pass by Nate right there.
Yeah, good look. Picked up his head, saw his guy, Kev. Good fundamentals. Rockets trying to get a line change. Melly now behind the net. Has an opportunity here. Slides it out front. It gets deflected. Where Melrose is able to take it and skate it out of the zone. Right back in, though, for the Rockets. Shaughnessy, number 20. Jack Barry, 27, is playing center on this line. There's a shot. Goes wide. Up and out. Nolan Sullivan goes back to the D, and now it's pushed back into the Melrose end. Gavin Furness, number 15, dumped that in. It's thinking right back out. There's some pressure now, causes a turnover in the Rockets' end.
I would say there was a little hit from behind, but that's too early to get on the refs this year, Chris.
Way too early, Kevin, way too early. Although, let's see how the game goes. They're going to call a high stick there. Federici batted that down and to himself, so it is going to be a high stick with the face-off coming in the Rockets' end.
Yeah, both teams are feeling each other out. We got some good speed, little neutral zone action, and things should open up pretty soon.
All right. Desmond Fitzgerald will take the face-off here. He's out there with his brother Cormac on the left wing, and Blake Emery playing on the other side.
Yeah, so we have the Fitzgerald brothers playing on the same line, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's very cool, very cool.
Desmond and Cormac.
Big hit, but Melrose does break it down into the Rockets' end. Have some speed, but 1-on-2, and Rockets are able to control that puck for the time being. Picked up now through center ice. They kind of regroup. Pass gets picked off at center ice. Around the dasher here. To the point, the shot through traffic, doesn't make it through. Sullivan back to the point. That one hit the crossbar.
Yeah, off the crossbar. Really nice shot by Nate.
Good shot through traffic
here.
Caught the goalie and looks like it hit square onto the crossbar. Flat puck. First shot on goal for the Rockets. Face-off coming inside the Melrose end now. Jack Barry with Aiden Shaughnessy and Nolan Sullivan. Looks like Weberly and Furness on D. This is Weberly with the puck. They're going to call an offside here. Looks like Barry wasn't quite out of the zone yet when he caught that pass. So face-off coming just outside the Rocket zone.
It seems these guys were paired last year. This line, am I right?
I think at some point they were. Yeah, that looks familiar to me, Kev. They're all returning players, and there's a turnover now. Sullivan now with the puck behind the net, wasn't able to get anything much on it. He picks the puck up.
Good pass.
Hits his defenseman. The puck got deflected up into the netting, so we'll have another face-off coming inside the Melrose end.
Melrose team's really working hard. They're a tough opponent with Reading started off. I was talking to coach before the game. They got a really young team, but they're battling.
Barry on the face-off. Puck sat there, and Shaughnessy came through and took a shot. It went wide, all the way down now. Weberly with some pressure on him. Picked up by Melrose. Puck got hit off a skate. Saved by JT. He was ready for that one. That one's all the way down for an ice, so face-off coming back.
Yeah, really nice save on a tip puck. That's JT beat right on his sights and was in a good position to make that save. There's a Melly line again.
Up the boards, pinned in there, tipped in by Melrose. Good body work though to take the player out of it. Allows the Rockets to get it out of the zone. At least to the blue line, but then it gets kept back in. Melrose kind of swarmed a bit there. Ferraro in the corner. Is able to get it out. Varsity. Just trying to feather it out. It does make it out. Now Melli is going to backhand it in. It goes down behind the net. Rockets unable to put pressure on that forecheck. They do get the puck right back. Sullivan, 29, throws it in. Gretorix back to the point. It's kept in there. It's a shot and a blocker save. Melrose able to work it out through center ice. Good pressure by the Rockets, though, forces them back in their own end. Just dumped in by Fitzgerald. Cormack and Emery in the corner there. Desmond putting some pressure back to the point. It's kept in. Ness dumped it in. Fitzgerald behind the net. Out front, nice pass. And his brother breaking to the net. Couldn't quite get much on it. Now it's flipped out of play by Melrose, so the face-off coming inside their zone.
Yeah, really nice shift by the Fitzgerald boys, and Blake Emery's really working hard. I really like that line. Keep impression, cycle play, everything you want.
We got a fourth line here, Healy with Morrow and Bowers up front. Battle behind the net, it comes out in the middle. It's kept in. Varsity into the corner, takes a big hit. Goes for a little payback on that hit, as does Nate.
I don't think Nate was particularly happy with the hit on the blue line, so he wanted to send a message.
There's a shot through traffic, it doesn't make it. Morrow tries to get it out, it's kept in by Melrose. Pass into the corner. Puck sitting around out front. Pushed away, back to the point. Melrose kind of wins that puck battle.
Oh, what a save!
Bad save by JT Coyne. Right on the doorstep.
Yep.
JT with the pad. Great save.
Chris, it's tough in the first game to have patience with the puck, even in your defensive zone, and that's what happened on that particular run. They were throwing the puck around the defensive zone instead of looking up and see where they can play it.
Melrose controls it in their own end. A drop pass, nobody's there except for Shaughnessy. He comes around, gets it. Furness, shot goes wide. It's picked up by Melrose, and they're going to flip it out of the zone. Weberly gloves it down. Puck hit Melrose player and bounced through center ice, where they're content with trying to get it deep. We apologize. Anything down in that corner is really hard to see, folks, so apologize. Trying not to get my big head in the way.
Oh, really nice pass. We got an opportunity there.
Sullivan was looking for a man cut through the middle. Nobody was there. All the way around the dasher and out, and now dumped in by Melrose. Player takes a big hit by Varsity. We're going to have a face-off coming all the way down. That was icing right there. Player must have seen a freight train Varsity coming at him and didn't quite take the red line before he dumped it in.
Yeah, really nice hit by Nate. Setting the tone there. But again, we want him to be smart and hit when he needs to hit, but he's our playmaker back there.
Nice play by Nate to get some space, get it in deep. Puck pounced out front, but nobody was there from the Rockets. Capitalize. Now behind the net.
Oh, really nice
Shot
play.
gets deflected and up and out of play. Good idea trying to come out of the corner and get a quick shot on net, but Melrose was ready for it, so we're going to have another face-off coming to the right of the goalie. Looks like Cole Matthews in net for Melrose tonight, for 29. Junior. All the way around. Back to the point. Guidarisi gets some space. Shot
Good
deflected.
tip there.
Wide. Back again. Guidarisi shot, save, rebound, save. Another rebound by Melly. Got 2 rebounds on the shot. The goalie was ready. Matthews was ready for that. Good pressure right there by the Rockets.
Both teams applying pressure.
Oh, there it is! First goal of the year. Jack Sullivan. Off the face-off. Good quick shot up high. Might have hit something, I don't know, but
Yeah, it was
great play.
yeah, it was through some traffic, but again, Chris, we talk about this in our broadcast. Where's that really nice area just in front of the goalie? That's a beautiful area to be, and the puck bounced his way, and he was able to shoot in the goal. Really nice goal to start the season off.
Get that space, take that shot. 1-0 Rockets here with a little over 5 minutes to go in the first period. Melrose is able to break this one out. Cross ice pass misses, so they're going to call an ice here. Didn't touch anything, so another face-off coming in the Melrose end. Did you hear the assist on that by any chance, Kevin?
The assist was Grederich.
Grederich? Okay.
Yep.
So Sullivan from Grederich puts the Rockets up 1-0. 5.5 to go here in the first period. Shaughnessy, shots kicked out. A little 2-on-2 battle going on in the corner here. Puck's free. Round to the other side. Good pressure by Shaughnessy. Not giving Melrose any space to do anything with it. Has to go around the other way. It's still in the zone.
Really nice pinch there. Caden Emery, really nice pitch on that defensive zone. I mean, in the offense.
Here comes Shaughnessy, picking up a head of steam. Slides it in. Does a nice job to get a stick on that. Behind the net, spins around, looking for some space. Up the boards, but Melrose is going to flip it out again. Weberly's able to push it all the way back down. Melrose will reset. Now, here's the play where Melrose picked it up, get it deep. Rockets are there, though, to handle it. Fitzgerald. Cormac. Desmond comes in to help. Out of the corner, back to the point, kept in by Weberly. D to D. Furness through traffic. Goalie got a glove on that. Went wide, now they do break it out. And they get it in deep to the Rockets' end, no ice. Live puck here. Furness in a battle in the corner. Rockets are able to get it up and out. Melrose tried to flip it out, and Barry was able to glove it down and keep it in. Melly out of the corner. Behind the net now. Barry back to the point. Guidarisi. Voids his guy, keeps it deep. Other side now. D to D behind the net. Looks like Melrose is just going to ice that one and take a face-off. They needed a line change, Kevin. They just said, we'll just take the face-off there and get some fresh legs.
Yeah, again, not a bad play. They were in the zone a long time. Melrose defenseman did a fine job there. I'm liking us. We're sharing the puck, which is great to see. They're developing some really nice plays in the offensive zone.
Melly back to the point. Furness shot. It's hit somebody out front. Sat there for a minute. Rockets were not able to get that. Now it's all the way down again.
That's going to be another ice.
Sounds like another ice coming up here. With 3 minutes left, we'll have another face-off in the Melrose end.
But, Chris, this is what happens when there's continuous pressure. Again, I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast to have some patience on the Rocket side to look up and not just throw the puck around a little bit. Again, Melrose is feeling the pressure with Reading, and this is what happens when there's continuation of that. Yeah,
you can see it. Furness through traffic and the save by Matthews. Ties it up. We'll have another face-off coming. Melrose wins that face-off. Played it up and out. Furness up the boards. Nice pass. Melly now. Fredericks. Oh! Tried to hit Melly. Driving hard to the net. The pass didn't connect. Still in the zone though. Melly behind the net. Takes a look.
Now
Vitorisi keeps it in. Hard shot goes wide off the dasher and in the corner. Still in the zone. Vitorisi. Hard shot. Save.
I tell you, the refs have done a nice job, good flow of the game, and they're letting them play. There's been some questionable calls on both sides that could have been called, but they didn't. So again, we're starting to see a really open game here, which is a nice flow.
Yeah, nothing ticky-tack. They're not calling any of that little stuff, which is good to see. Let them play a bit. It's been a pretty controlled game so far. There's a scrum out in front of the net. Puck squirts loose behind the net. Back to the point, kept in. It's Caden Emery, 21. Vitorisi jumps up, gloves that down, throws it in. Out front, kicks around, a couple of little bounces, and the net gets dislodged. So,
Chris, really nice vertical on Nate. He gets that from his father, Bruce. Bruce, I don't know if you know this, but Bruce was a tremendous high jumper.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so
I know he's got a very huge set of athletic achievements.
Yes.
I just didn't know that was one of them.
He was an athlete of multiple sports.
Yeah,
that's what we want to call it.
Yeah, that was well known. So the high jump was that's impressive. So yeah, Nate did a nice job to get up there and keep that one in. Now the puck comes out. Melrose picks it up. 2-on-3, a nice pass across. Pass connects. Shaughnessy on a good back check.
Yeah, really nice with Shaughnessy coming back.
Never let them kind of. Looks like they have a crease violation, Kev.
Yeah, it looked like
face-off coming outside the zone. Minute 20 left here in the period. Kept in by Melrose. That pass, errant pass is picked off, but now the Rockets do break it out. Vitorisi takes it in. Puck kicks around, slides out front. Wide off the net!
off the
post! Far post and across the crease. It doesn't go in.
Boy, from my angle, that was inside the post.
Fredericks had a lot of twine to shoot out there. It was a nice shot. It just...
Yeah, puck was bouncing a little bit in defense, but you're right. He had a lot of room.
Melrose is able to get it out. We're down to 40 seconds left in the period here. Fredericks brings it in. He's going to shoot from the circle, and it's a save by Matthews. Face-off coming with 30.2 seconds left in the first period.
I like to see the Rockets in the offensive zone try to get a little bit more to the middle of the ice. We're taking some outside shots. The goalie from Melrose sees the puck really well, does a really good job squaring up to the puck. Coming in the middle gives them, much more to think about.
Rockets control this one after the face-off. Reese's hard shot, goes wide. Back to center ice. Reese, one-man wrecking crew, brings the puck in himself. Furness over to Shaughnessy. He drops it in there with 10 seconds left. Melrose trying to kill the end of the period here.
Oh, good shot there.
They didn't get it out, and Nate took advantage of that with a hard shot, but that's going to do it for the end of the first period. 1-0 Rockets. A lot of good energy and action in that first period, Kevin.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the period. There was some defensive breakdowns a little bit, but overall, I thought it was a really good period. I thought people were skating really well, creating the speed, and then the pressure in the offensive zone creates opportunity, right? So they should be happy. Let's build upon that, and let's see them in the second and third period. As far as Melrose, they held their own. I thought their energy was a little bit better at the front of the period, but they had some opportunities. And if it wasn't for JT and his positioning, it could be a tie game here, 1-1 or even a 2-1 game. Hats off to JT.
Yeah, Melrose didn't have a lot of quality shots, but the ones they did, like you said, he was ready for, including that little crazy rebound that he didn't think he saw it, but he was able to get his pad on that. So good job there to keep Melrose off the scoreboard. So we'll take a little break here, and we'll be back for the start of the second period.
How's the audio for us? Good. Good, fine?
It sounded rough to start, but I think it was all the good going on, but
Yeah.
settle down and got to find it.
Okay.
It's we cannot hear us.
Yeah,
We used to-
I'm afraid to touch that.
No.
Bruce, I know you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear. Like, I know you can speak. You can hear me. There's no way you can hear. Like, yeah, listen. Right.
So this is yours. Hold on a second.
Talking. Yeah, you hear nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to leave the,
What happens is I think, well, I don't know. Would you, no, what I was thinking of, could you even split that? I don't even know if you can. Because that's the mics, so that's giving us, this has to get split. This has to,
you're getting the mics, but you're not getting the,
correct. So it's these. We have to figure out how we can get these to be plugged in. Is there anything on that side? No. Yeah, we don't want to. I don't want to screw around with it. Yeah, this
I can
is.
hear you guys pretty clear.
Yeah, which is good. We typically can hear us, like, so it's tough. I don't know if I'm talking too loud or I can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. That's fine. Just, even this, these are the traditional ones.
Yeah, it probably splits it this time. It splits that line.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, right.
RCTV guys set it up.
Yeah, totally fine.
get him up there. I can't even watch it.
back. What do you think we'll see in the second period?
Well, to start, I think the goalies will be in different nets.
That's a very good point.
I mean, I'd bet money on that, Kevin. That's how strongly I feel about that. No, you know, I thought Melrose looked a little tired towards the end of that period too. So we'll see if they come out and get some fresh legs, if that break helped them or not. But you know, the Rockets had good energy. If they keep that up, I think we should see more of the same in the second period.
Yeah, I don't know if they're playing maybe a short bench there in Melrose. And the coach had mentioned he has a young team, so that does, sometimes they do that, and then they're really forced to that to kind of gradually get kids into the system and into varsity playing. So
yeah, absolutely.
that could be the case.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the Rockets have always had the depth, the numbers. So the Rockets never have that issue. They always have a good-sized roster, and I heard this year they actually have 2 JV teams.
Oh, that's great.
So they had great numbers again at tryouts, and been able to keep more kids in the program by doing that. So first time I think maybe ever they've done that, which is pretty cool. So looks like the next few years will be really strong for the Rockets in terms of numbers and being able to put all quality teams on the ice.
Yeah, it's great to see, and not a super shock. I'm shocked at the numbers actually, because some schools are having trouble getting the numbers, but Reading, the community really supports the hockey again from starting from the youth up to the varsity program. Love to see about the JV teams having 2 teams. That's great. And hey, you're right. The goalies are in different nets.
I just had a feeling, Kevin. I don't know why, but Rockets will be going from left to right on your TV screens for this period.
Yes.
All right, we're underway. The fans are ready. That's for sure. Ferraro dumps it in, but Melrose is going to collect that puck. Just outside, Rockets have to clear the zone. And quick breakout by Melrose. It's going to be 2-on-1, now 2-on-2. Great back check there by Gretorik's. Got a stick on that puck. Broke up that pass intended for Melrose players streaking through the middle. Seen a couple of good forward back checks so far in this game, Kev. I'm sure Coach loves that.
Yeah, I love the aggressiveness. You want to pinch, but you want to do it in the right times, and they almost got caught, but good back check, like you said.
Melly broke down and got a shot. It was wide. There comes Melrose the other way. They slide it in behind the net. A lot of pressure there. Furness gets back behind over to Weberly. Up and out. No ice. Shaughnessy trying to ride his man off the puck. Puck squirts out front now. Behind the net. Rockets keeping the pressure on. Giving Melrose trouble getting that puck out. It's back to the point to Weberly. Shot through traffic is wide. D to create some space, and Melrose gets it up. Not out. Another shot in. Is deflected wide into the corner. Finally do get it out. Furness's pass is blocked. He gets it back, and now it's unable to get it out. Melrose with a shot from the half wall, saved by JT Coyne. Rockets control it now.
Nice job by Fitzgerald there. Really battled it out to get out of the zone.
Weberly's pass went a little too far, and we're going to have an icing on the Rockets. Face-off coming in down to the right of JT. Almost 2.5 minutes into the period.
Rockets are starting to realize that Melrose is not going to, just sit back and just let, Reading run all over the ice. Melrose is coming back strong.
Made for the Reese. On the net, skates it out. Emery with a drop pass to Fitzgerald. Shot gets blocked. Behind the net. Up the boards, but not out. Nice play by Vitorisi. Shot, save. In the corner again. Emery. Back to the point. Vitorisi. Good hard shot. Right to the chest of Matthews. That was a good cycle right there by the Rockets.
Yeah, very good, very good. Nate, really shoot the puck well. We just got to get a little more traffic in front of the Melrose goalie. He's definitely seeing it tonight, and I think he's square to the puck. But what can you do when we have a point play? Is we want to be able to create some traffic so we can't see the puck. So
face off. Melly won that face off. Quick shot. There's a score.
Caden Emery.
I'm trying to get the number, Kev. Caden Emery, defenseman.
Yeah.
One of the two Emery brothers. They have a forward and a defenseman on the team. Caden, number 21.
Really smart play. Saw the rebound coming out, and really good shot. Really low to the ground, and now we got 2-0, and they're flying right now.
See if we can get who got the assist on that. So Gretorix and Melly with the assists?
Yeah.
Yep. So Caden Emery from Melly and Gretorix puts the Rockets up 2-0 here with 11:36 to go in the second period. It's always nice to get a goal early in the period like that. Turn up the heat on Melrose a bit. Face-off coming to Coyne's right now. Melrose won that face-off, but the shot got blocked. Now we get a penalty coming up, Kev. We're going to have a hold on Nate Vitorisi, it looks like. So first penalty of the game. Good to see the Rockets penalty kill here in Melrose power play.
Yeah, unfortunately it was a pretty obvious call. Nate's usually pretty good at that, and but he definitely held the player right in front of the referee. He had to call it. He was 3 feet away from that. So
yeah, that was a tough one for the ref to miss. That's for sure.
Yeah, let's see what the power killing unit is going to do. I tell you what, they played very well last year.
Looks like they got freshmen and 2 sophomores up front for Melrose on this power play. So back to your point about a young team. Furness takes control and he's able to get it down the length of the ice. Kill some time here. There's a shot through traffic and a save by JT. Stayed down along the ice. Melrose trying to cycle here. Back to the point. Point to point. I think Melly might have got a piece of that, but the puck did make it through. Now Furness is going to get it all the way around and it's going to go out, so Melrose is going to have to clear the zone and reset.
Really impressed by Gavin Furness there, Chris, number 15 for the Rockets, junior. Really working hard. Stick on puck.
Melrose is able to keep it in, working around the boards. Nobody there though, so Ferraro is going to throw it all the way down. 40 seconds left to go in this penalty kill. We had some confusion there. The referee had blown the whistle and the play kept going. They're going to be calling a penalty here on Melrose. They're going to call a rough on Melrose, number 16, Declan McLean. So that'll even things up here. 37 seconds on the penalty. So that play continued for some reason, but
Yeah, the crowd, it's a big crowd here tonight. It's tough to hear. We have audio issues, but it's tough for everyone to hear tonight.
no question. Like you said, we have audio issues, but we both heard that whistle.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Melly will take this face off. It'll be 4-on-4 here for 30 seconds. A shot through traffic, rebound for Ness. Gets a shot and a blocker save. Ness again with a shot and a save. Shaughnessy now battling. Rockets are going to man back in 12 seconds here. Melly back to the point. Shot hit
good
the
shot
goalie in
there.
the mask. And Melrose is going to throw it all the way across so they can get it down. All right, Rockets power play here now for 1:20. Vitorisi's back, he's right on the ice. He's going to carry this puck up through center ice. Has some space, shot, it hits a shin pad and deflected into the corner. Melly will pick it up. Circles around out front. Frederick's shot is wide. Barry now in the corner, back to the point. Vitorisi. Shot hit something in front of the net.
I don't know if that was another crossbar or... Oh, what a shot.
Hard shot there by Shaughnessy and a good save.
Great look by Melly there.
Vitorisi created some space and got a hard shot. It was a little high. He gets the puck now. He shoots it. That caught a pad and a save all the way down, and Melly will start it up. Melly's shot is wide.
Oh!
Off the boards, came right back to him, and Jack Melly. Mr. Rockets up 3-0 here. Power play goal.
For all you young hockey players out there watching the broadcast, that's a great lesson right there to shoot and follow your shot. And in that particular case, that worked out for Melly. Great job. They're up 3-0.
Yeah, they got a good bounce, came right back straight out, and he was the first man there to get a stick on it, so. All right, Fitzgerald brothers line out there with Emery. Weberly from the point. Oh, there's a tip shot and a save. Fitzgerald out front to Emery. Couldn't quite get enough stick on that to get a shot. It's a nice play. Nice pass. There's one all the way back down in. Puck squirts loose. Now Melrose brings it down 2-on-1. Try to make a self-pass. Nobody there. He's behind the net now with the Rockets take control, and Emery's able to chip it all the way up and out, and that's going to be an ice.
Yeah, that play is fine. You know, it's there was some pressure they had to get off. I don't mind about that icing. The one thing I would say, you know, with one of the Fitzgerald boys is just he's got to watch himself in that position near the blue line. It's a tough place to lose the puck. They were very fortunate not to get a 2-1. Of course, Cormac, you know, back checked and did a really super nice play on that to come back.
Nate Vitorisi now is going to break in. All alone. Shot and a save. Glove save by Matthews. A rebound save again. Jostling in front of the net. Looks like they're going to call a penalty here, though, on Barry. Excuse me, Sullivan. Jack Sullivan's going to get a penalty for a slash. So, I can't tell, Captain, if fans agree or disagree with that penalty.
That's a good question, Chris. I don't know what they were saying, but
Yeah, it's not a word I'm familiar with, but I think they probably disagreed.
it must be Jack Sullivan's nickname. They were chanting.
There you go. There you go.
Chanting his nickname.
Rockets are able to ice that puck all the way down. Nolan Sullivan with some speed, putting a little pressure on. Forces Melrose to regroup and go the other way. Good back check by Nolan Sullivan. Melly just trying to kill some time in the corner. Spins out of the corner. Sullivan with a shot, comes out of traffic and puts that on net and save. Melrose not really able to set up here in this power play, Kev. Rockets' back check has been phenomenal. Forwards helping out, keeping the pressure down on the Melrose end. Good part for the first half of that penalty. Now Melrose takes control. And Rockets have got it all the way out. Melrose is going to regroup. Furness does a nice job to scoop that one up and send it all the way down. Down to about 30 seconds left here on the penalty. Melrose has not been able to set up in the offensive zone at all. Here's a long rink-wide pass. The pass out front does not connect. And then here come the Rockets now the other way. Jack Barry, shots wide off the glass, hit, deflected up and out. There's another good play where Shaughnessy came back to help out. Furness was able to take it and get it all the way down. And with the penalty up, that will be an ice here. 5:08 left in the second period. I thought Melrose has had a couple opportunities to move the puck, and their guys trying to do a little too much with it maybe a couple times, trying to do little self-pass, things like that. And
Yeah,
it's not working out.
Yeah, they need a little bit more quickness getting the puck up during the power play. It seems like their offensive forwards were just kind of sitting there waiting for it. There's really no flow to it. But again, it's early season.
Yeah, and like we said, they're a young team, and something I'm sure the coach will work on with them. So that shot is deflected out. It will off a Rocket stick, so it'll still be in the zone. Coming here to the left of JT. Referees trying to make sure they got their skates in the right spot. They all try to cheat on the face-off. You ain't trying if you're not cheating, right?
That's right.
On
That's
the
right.
face-off?
Coming from a fellow centerman.
Let the referee tell you that it's wrong. Fredericks tried to hit Melly on the break-in, went wide. Shot through traffic also goes wide, all the way back. Caden Emery now. Vitorisi, who waits, looks for the play, hits his man through the middle. Sullivan back to the point. Shots kicked up. Good bounce for the Rockets there. Unable to get a shot. Now they do. It's wide. And Fredericks just try to slide it in front. It's tied up by Melrose goalie here with 4:09 to go in the second period. 3-0 Rockets.
Really like how Gavin Furness is playing. They needed it. They've been a little bit had a few injuries on the back line, and he's done a really nice job tonight.
I agree, Kev. Yeah, he's playing really well. Out of the zone here. We get a stoppage in play. Puck bounced out of play, so face-off coming just outside the Rockets, the Melrose zone here. 3:50 left to go in the second period. This is the Fitzgerald line. Fitzgerald gets it all the way around where Blake Emery picks it up. Melrose takes it back, throws it in. That's rides his man off into the corner. Out front, slid through the crease. There's a shot and a save.
Very nice save.
Belly with the face-off. Rockets knock it up and not out. Hand pass. Face-off outside the zone coming up here. Behind his own net. D to D. Varsity up, not out. Looks like, I don't know if the ref wasn't on the blue line. It looked like it went out, but they didn't call it. There's a pass out front. JT got a piece of it. Melrose is able to dump it back in. Ferraro first man there. Up the wing. Sullivan slides it up. Melrose does take control. Throw it up the boards. Rockets clear the zone. No offside here. Soft pass behind the net. Shaughnessy with a good forecheck. Melrose gets it up. Stays in though. Sat right on the edge of the blue line. Stayed in. Still not out. A little backhander up front. Sullivan gets a good shot.
Again, another great opportunity out. I don't know if we changed our backboards. I've never seen more bounces coming out perfectly to us.
I know, that came right
great
to
job
Shaughnessy
by
up front
Eddie
there.
and the team to change the board structure this year.
But he was right there on the side of the net. I thought he was going to tuck that one in. We'll call that the Burbank bounce, Kevin.
Yes.
Varsity now takes it, flips it into the corner. First man there, Nolan Sullivan comes out. Ferraro tried to go D to D, didn't quite get his handle on it, so Rockets had to clear the zone. Oh, what a save. Melrose turned that puck over in the crease, and Nolan Sullivan collected that, looked for a good spot, picked it out, and a good
really
save.
like Nolan Sullivan's game. I tell you what, he is a quintessential hustle player.
Oh,
puts
yeah.
himself in that position. He created that himself with his play.
Yeah, and he had that spot picked out, and Matthews made a great save on him. Rockets win this faceoff. Fredericks tips, and it goes wide of the net. Picked up by Melrose and up. Left wing side. They go across, full ice. Shot in wide. Last minute of the second period now. Melrose comes out of the crowd with a shot and save by JT Coyne. Rockets collect it, able to get it out of the zone. Pick up some speed coming down the other way. Jack Sullivan with a shot and a save. Rebound comes right to Melrose where they break it out. They still have it. There's a turnaround shot, not much on it, saved by JT with 33.8 seconds left to go in the second period, with the Rockets still up 3-0. Face-off coming to Coyne's right here.
Rockets got to make sure their defensive coverage is set for this face-off. Let's not let Melrose back in the game.
Melrose won that face-off and trying to get a quick shot. Now they do another one, and it's deflected out. So
really nice
two
stick
shots
by
didn't make
Nate
it
there.
through. Yep. Rockets take away that shooting lane quickly. So
I'm sure Nate's grandparents are watching the game tonight. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Varsity. Hope everything's going well for them, and must be great watching their grandson play. He's a great player and real nice game tonight.
I'm sure they are enjoying this. There's another stoppage coming up here as the puck went off the netting and out. .9 to go. Another example of Rockets taking away the shooting lane with Rhetoric stepping up and doing a nice job there. Rockets do get it in the zone. Out front, puck hit a skate, and Matthews is going to have to tie that up, and they'll take a face-off. 9.4 to go here. Personnel changes by Melrose here. Rockets win that face-off. Oh, another good bounce, but nobody was there except for Melrose. They're going to ice this puck. 0.5 seconds will get a face-off, so this is pretty much going to do it for the period. Change here so that Grederick's the right-handed shot will take this face off and just try to shoot right on net. Oh, that was premature. That was premature end of the period. They didn't even drop the puck, so they're going to give him 0.5 here back on the clock. Grederick's will just try to get a quick shot right on net if he can. He does, but it doesn't make it all the way through.
I tell you what. Good idea.
Good idea. Get the right-handed shot from that angle. So
I like it. I like it.
It almost worked.
Well,
good period by the Rockets there, Kev. Extend their lead.
I tell you what, they're really building on it. I thought that, the first period they came out fast, and, there were some adjustments. Again, early season, expectations, you know what's going to happen. Coach should be very happy with the second period. They're building upon, what they've built up so far. I think they're skating great, and I think they're tightening up on D, and I think that's the key thing. Again, they've had some injuries in the D core, and the kids that have come in have really stepped it up, so the coach has got to really feel good about that.
Absolutely. All right, we'll take a little break here and be back for the start of the third.
seems easy, but then
It does seem easy until the puck's going all over the place. I
I'm
just
trying to make it smooth, but like,
yeah,
it's hard.
I'm trying to like, I don't know, 'cause I don't want it too far zoomed out. Like, that's a lot easier.
I just gotta do that kind of left it, because if you keep moving it, I'll get my back.
I don't know. I just hope I'm doing a good job.
Hey, you're doing a good job. Probably more fun sitting over there and stuff.
Yeah.
I could probably do last week.
At least we're not street basketball. It's like the someone that we're going to do like that, like street
All this stuff here is like network.
Yeah.
Normally put in something. Yeah, it is. I was never in, but we're here.
I like super levels, yeah. That was the other day. I was like, we have people work.
There's so many people who are like, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know. It's like, check it out. Connected. So please send it like an email. I was like, anybody help? Any help? Like, I got it from the internet. It's there. Like, check it out.
right, Kev, we're back. Rockets are now taking the ice, getting ready for the start of the third period.
Yeah, certainly want to start off strong, Chris. Don't let Melrose into this game because then obviously it's going to make a more difficult third period. You know, especially since Melrose is a very young team, you don't want to give them any type of energy to get back in this game.
That's right.
And I'm sure the Reading coaches will tell them that.
Because if you're Melrose, you have to score the next goal, right?
Yeah.
You go down 4-0, you're in big trouble. 3-0's already a hurdle to try to get over here, but if they go down 4-0, it's going to be really tough. So if you're Melrose, you want to get that next goal, and if you're the Rockets, like you said, keep the pressure on them, and the clock can work in their favor if they can keep Melrose off the board or even get one themselves early in this period. So.
More penalties in that second period. In fact, I don't think we had a penalty in the first period, if I can recall.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
And yeah, that second period felt a little longer, but you know, hopefully we'll get a good flow to this third period from both sides. And again, you know, have Reading capitalize on what they've built so far, and you know, kick into the season with a nice win. But again, they still have a lot of work to do. I don't expect Melrose to back down. I'm sure they're going to bring their best.
Underway here. Puck got stuck there. Try to angle it to Gretorix, but it got stuck. But now it comes back. Federici slides it in. Little breakout pass by Melrose, but they turn it right over. Pass it to Ferraro. Belly now gets the puck in. All the way around. Gretorix is there to collect it. Looking for a little space coming behind the net. Getting some pressure. And it looks like we have a crease violation, or the net just moved. I don't know. We'll see where the face-off comes. Yeah, it was purely a net move, so face-off stays in the Melrose end here. Melly wins that face-off to Gretorix. Spins back around, gives it to Melly in the slot, a shot and a save. Melrose try to carry it out through the center of the net, the area there, and turned it over, but now they do get it out. Ferraro's angled pass got picked off by Melrose. Shot. JT just patted that thing into the corner. Now we have hit the roof, so face-off will be coming in the Rockets' end.
It looked like it hit one of the I-beams, Chris.
I don't know if they're arguing or they're kidding, but having some fun with it. But that puck hit the roof and dropped down, so face-off came in the Rockets' end. Rockets get it deep. Awareness there by Melrose to get the puck out, but we have an injury there. Melrose player was down. Blew the whistle for a stoppage here.
You hate to see that, Chris.
He's holding his shoulder, but he hops right up.
Was unfortunately in a bad position. I think he went to the boards with his shoulder. It looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he
might
got up
be
pretty
just
quickly.
A stinger.
So that'll be the
Face-off will come outside the zone now. Barry on the face-off. It's kept in the zone now. Jack Barry picks it up. It's a hard shot and saved by Matthews. Face-off coming to Matthews' left. Barry's going to try to win that back, and he does to Shaughnessy. Hard shot and a glove save, and we'll do it again.
Real nice win by Jack Barry on that face-off.
Push back in the corner now where Melrose is going to take it. Behind the net, there's nobody there. They get it out. Furness goes D to Weberly. Up to Shaughnessy. Does a nice job to block it with his body and keep the puck in front of him. Battle in the corner now. It's going to come all the way around the other side. Melrose was content with getting it out and forced ready to reset. They do clear the zone, but now that D to D pass gives Melrose a little space where they're able to get it out. Weberly takes the red line, shoots it in the corner. Little hot potato with the puck here as Melrose takes it out. Ooh, that was close to offside. Oh, wow. Good job by the Rockets. Collapse on that shooting zone.
Yeah, really nice stop by JT there. Redding got caught there a little bit. Again, we worry about that little 2-on-1 situation, but JT made a nice save.
Yeah, Melrose was onside by a skate blade, if that, so good opportunity and shut down by the Rockets and JT Coyne. Back to the point, shot hits a skate, doesn't make it through. Federici collects the puck. Breaks it out. Here comes Emery. Pad save on a hard low shot. Nice pass over to Nate. Shot goes wide into the corner. Fitzgerald. Back to Emery. Good pressure by the Rockets. Not giving Melrose space to get it out.
Fitzgerald over to Fitzgerald right there, Chris.
Shot in, glove down by JT, leaves it behind the net.
Breakout pass here for the Rockets. Melrose trying to play a little catch behind the net. It doesn't work out as Furness steps into the zone, gloves it down. Melly gets it picked away from him though, sent out, but Weberly takes it. Furness. Good speed coming over the blue line into the corner. Sullivan. Gretorix comes in to help. He has the puck now behind the net. Looking. Back to the point to Weberly. Hard shot is wide of the net. Rebound comes all the way out to Melrose where they get it, but good pressure there by Jack Sullivan. They take the puck away. He goes back to the point, and Weberly had started to move to the middle, so they have to reset and clear the zone. Shot is tipped in, and Melrose will just take the face off here, get a change.
I think Melrose has seen, Kevin, if you make a mistake in your own end, Reading is going to pounce. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they're going to be careful with the puck for sure. It's Ferraro to Federici. His shot through traffic, hit a stick and up and into the net. Going to be a Melrose stick, so the face-off will stay in the zone. We have 10:04 left here, last period of the night.
I think Nate Federici needs a brand new stick. That's what I think. He's been close. It seems like there's something having an issue with that stick. I think he should be getting a new one.
Do they make sticks that cost $1,000 yet? Because if they do, he should get one of those. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe two, in case he breaks it. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you
I
always
would
want to back
recommend
up.
his parents buy him at least two of those. It's a nice little give and go behind the net here. Melly trying to shield the puck. Fredericks back to Melly behind the net. Melly swings around back to the point. Vitorisi with a shot and a save. Puck's loose. Back to the point again. Vitorisi. Nice move to create a little space for himself. The rebound came right
Really
out.
nice play by Federici there.
Yep. Rather than just blindly shoot it, he created some space. Face off coming outside the zone there.
Chris, how about this turnout by the student section, huh?
Yeah, not surprising, but love to see it. Verbally off the glass and all the way down, but that was before the red line, so we'll have a icing and a face-off coming into the Rockets' end here. Rockets take control to the face-off and get it down by the Melrose end, but it's out of the zone. But nice play there by Jack Barry. Step through his man and get a hard shot. A save by Matthews. So face-off coming to his left.
Jesus Christ.
Reading's getting some opportunities.
Now. Oh! Low hard shot snuck through, Kev. 4-0 Rockets. 8:44 to go here in the third. Working hard all game. He deserves to get on the board with that one.
Yeah, big goal there. 4-0. Maybe Nate doesn't need a new stick.
All right, cancel that order. Just don't break that stick now.
Yeah,
It's goal
exactly.
scoring.
Let's not jinx him now.
He's had a bunch of shots on net, so I just see him get a point out of that one. So. Jack Barry gets the assist. Vitorisi from Barry. 4-0 here. Rockets with a nice, comfortable lead.
I tell you what, you younger kids in hockey that are watching this, real nice to see Nate Vitorisi. What he does very well is he moves his feet on the blue line. He's not standing there. So as soon as the puck gets it, he's moving his feet, then he's shooting.
Exactly. Here comes Sullivan here. Tries to get it out front. Puck got deflected back towards the Melrose net. Melly's in the corner in a one-on-one battle. Sullivan. Jack Sullivan, that is. And Shaughnessy now picks it up. Excuse me, Gretorix. That's Gretorix. He comes in to help, but Melrose is able to take control. Not out of the zone, though. They turned it over, and Sullivan kept it in. A little sloppy with the puck there, so the Rockets will take control of it here, let their guys clear and get a line change. Another turnover in the Melrose end, but carried out of the zone here. 1-on-2 didn't work out too well as the Rockets were able to control it and get it all the way around. And out of the zone here with Fitzgerald now.
Oh, it's Desmond.
Puck sat out front. Fitzgerald just tapped it towards the net, but
Really nice job off that back wall.
Matthew saw it the whole way. Right when they got that fourth goal, looks like half the crowd said, all right, it's time to go to the Saturday night party or something, because Rockets all skedaddled. Rockets fans all skedaddled.
Yes.
I think they feel confident how this game's going to end, I would imagine.
Yeah, but again, really
barring
nice,
some sort
really
of,
nice to see that support. And
oh yeah, it's so much fun for the players to have this kind of turnout. They get this almost every game here, and it's pretty amazing. So. Give and go from Melrose. They bring it in the zone. Barry behind his own net. There's a puck taken away, but it's picked right back up and up the boards and out. You might start seeing some of the maybe the other players getting a chance here with a 4-1 lead. 6 minutes to go here. So. Shaughnessy steps in with a hard shot and save, rebound, Sullivan. Shaughnessy now has it, back to the point. Going to Varsity through traffic and a save by Matthews.
boy, Chris, you're right. The student section did let out. They must be going to either a cookie swap or a Secret Santa.
Oh, it is that time of year,
It is that
Kevin.
time. It's
It
the
is that time of
holiday
year.
season, so they must be...
Someone's made dozens of cookies and gallons of hot cocoa that needs to be eaten and drank, so.
It's a great time of year.
Or maybe some charity. Maybe they're going to do some tree deliveries for the elderly or something.
Yeah, that could be it.
Referee's going to get a couple of new guys in there for the face-off. Didn't like the aggressiveness from either of them, apparently. So Shaughnessy will step in and take it for the Rockets. He wins that back to Ferraro. Vitarisi with another one. Make that 2 for Nate. Another hard shot finds the back of the net.
Really
Just like
nice.
that, 5-0.
Really nice shot.
Hard work's paying off for Nate tonight with those shots on net. Hard, low.
But again, some of the key things here, Chris, is again, traffic in front. It is a good shot by Nate, really low, but again, if you don't have that traffic, you know, that's going to be an easy save for the goalie.
I mean, Matthews has played well. Their goalie's played well.
He really
If
has.
sees that, I'm sure he makes that save.
Yes.
But like you said, it's all about using those bodies in front, low and hard on net, and that's what works, and we've seen it tonight.
Now, with those 2 goals by Nate Federici, I think he deserves a new stick.
Hey, what?
A new stick, something else, maybe a car.
Oh, that would be nice. I think his parents should buy him a car.
I already had a little issue the other couple weeks ago with the automobile. So.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, but oof! There's a really big hit from big hit from Nate, and Melrose player looks like he grabbed his leg. So.
Yeah,
looks
he's
like
holding his ankle.
Ankle injury, it looks like. So they're going to have a stoppage here. He's moving around, but we're going to try to get him to his feet. That's a good sign. They did call for the trainer, but
Looks like he can't put any weight on it.
he's not able to put any weight on that ankle, so very little, if any. So.
Good Lord.
They're going to just take him right out. They're not going to even bother putting him on the bench at this point.
Good hit, Bert.
Looks like that's Siler Witteball, number 17, that had the has the injury there, so hopefully he'll be okay. Trainer will go out there with them and check him out.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate play. Both players were certainly colliding, and I hate to see that.
Hope his ankle hit the board, his leg hit the board, or tucked underneath him, but I never like to see that. Just under 5 minutes now left to go here. Rockets with a comfortable 5-0 lead. Melrose is going to push it out. Chipped in by Melly. Melrose trying to create some havoc. That puck slid under JP's leg for a second there, but excuse me, JT, but he was ready for it.
JT's really hoping for that shutout slice.
Absolutely.
He's played a really nice game. Really nice game. Very, very fundamental, square to the puck. It's good to see.
Absolutely.
I know coming into the season we had great goaltending last year. It's great to see JT in this position.
It's a long pass to Fredericks. Lost control for a minute. Turned it over, but it does come back to Rockets, and Furness drives it in off the side of the net. Melrose still unable to get control of it here. Rockets just don't give up, ever. Causing turnovers. There's another one where the Rockets' forecheck was just relentless. It's tied up now by Matthews, so face-off coming in the Melrose zone here, 3:27 left. It's like the fourth line's out with Healy, Morrow, Bowers.
Yeah, I think this is the first touch of the ice by this line, Chris.
I think they might have gotten one earlier in the game, Kev,
Did they?
if I'm not mistaken, maybe in the first period. But yeah, it's been a little bit, so.
I see Mr. Hockey son's out there.
Yes.
On wing.
Well, Redding's Mr. Hockey.
Redding's
not like the Mr.
No,
Hockey. But
yeah,
yes.
Redding's Mr. Hockey.
Yeah. I assume you mean Gary Morrow. But
Yes, I do
of
mean
course.
that.
He's in attendance tonight. Otherwise, I'm sure he'd be listening to our broadcast like he always did.
Gary is not happy with the ice conditions in the public parks for Reading, and I feel his pain, and I think the town does a pretty good job of doing things, but apparently two of the rinks, outdoor rinks, are not good right now, and
Really? Well,
and Gary is not happy about it.
something has to be done, and I would say he's the man to do it. There's a deflection off a leg that bounces in and saved by Matthews. Rockets will get a line change here. Let's see, I got to go to the sheet here. So now we got, this is A.J. Kane is out there with Will Diamond. Will's number 16. Cormac Fitzgerald number 7, and A.J. Kane is 19. So these guys seeing some ice time for the first time this game. Emery from the point, blocker save, good shot. Fitzgerald behind the net. Melrose up, not out. Change sides, and now they do have enough space to get it out. Pass was not handled well, though, so Rockets were able to kill more time over there against the boards. Emery here, knocks it down. Michael Schultz, number 17, is out there on D. Big guy. His first shift of the game. Melrose just trying to figure out how to get around this Rockets forecheck. Try D to D, to try changing sides. It's having a tough time. Shot by Ferraro is wide. Now with the line change, it gives them time to bring it out. Kept in. Now they break it down the other way. Puck hit Melrose pass, hit a skate, and bounced out of the zone. Shot was saved by JT. Knocked down, kept in by Melrose. 32 seconds left here. Puck kicked around by Melrose. Now they do get it deep. Push Weberly off the puck, Melrose does, keeps it in, but we're down to 2 seconds. That's gonna do it, Kev.
All right.
It's a solid 5-0 win for the Rockets to start the season. Congratulations to all the players and coaches. Get off to a great start this year. Love to see it.
Yeah, good luck to Melrose as they continue the season.